Hi, this is Aaron with Gingerworks, and many of you know some of the stuff that I make is more custom, one-off kind of pieces. Well, this month I wanted to do something a little bit crazier than I've ever done before. And I don't know how it's going to work out, but this is the idea. I'm going to be forging 200 monosteel paring knives, all out of 52-100 high carbon steel. 150 of them will be a paring knife like this, and then 50 of them will be a bushcraft style for in the field with a Kydex sheath, ready to rock and roll for whatever use you want to put it through. It'll come sharpened and ready for you to use out of the box. The boxes are just real simple, doing some of my own artistic expression on them with my Gingerworks logo and some spattered paint. So join along for the journey. I'm going to be making a video every single day of the process of doing this. I have to be forging 7 to 8 knives per day and going to be creating a rotation where each day I do some forging, then I do some heat treating, then I do some finish grinding, and then I do some packaging. So the goal is to sell them all for $130 a piece. But you get to be along for the process. And on each knife, I'm going to be stamping exactly what blade it was in the count. In shipping though, it'll be totally random. So if you buy one, you might get the 200th knife, you might get the second knife, you might get number 52, who knows? But join along, follow the process, and encourage me, because this is gonna be something fun but really challenging to do with a busy work-life schedule, but I think I can do it. I hope you enjoy. Here it is, a paring knife, a couple of pennies, a lime. Is it worth $130? Nothing. Nothing. Try not to cut myself. It's very, very sharp. Easy. Easy, easy. Wow. Yeah. Cutting pennies. And cutting limes. Is it worth it? And Aaron over here will be doing all the forging of 200 knives. 200. Say hi, Aaron. Hi. I don't know why he's acting scared. Doing good. And on the grinder, Aaron's going to be working on grinding on every single knife. That's 200 knives. Each has 2 bevels. 400 bevels to grind. That's going to be a lot of grinding. I have the grind bucket cleaned out right now. So at the end of this big month of making 200 knives, we're going to see how much steel is left in that bucket. Because currently, for the order of steel to do this, 200 knives is 75 pounds of steel. 75 pounds. Yeah. And finally, I'll be handling the heat treating over here. One of the most important parts. This makes it just go from steel to an actual knife. Something that is usable. Let's shut that off. We're going to try for a fireball. Don't know if we're going to get it. Big fireball. So that's called an interrupted quench. This steel, 52-100 particularly, is okay with doing that. And this is number 1 for the creation as an example piece. So after seeing all that, all the process to make one knife, You think it's worth 130 bucks?